Hey everybody, welcome back to what is, I guess, the third video of my Surviving APCSP course. We'll be looking at some binary and hexadecimal practice worksheets this time. This will just be for conversions, not of the arithmetic. I'm still figuring out a way to explain that in a very simple manner. So expect that video soon before the quiz, hopefully. Fingers crossed, no promises. So let's go ahead. This is a video supplied by Mr. Millard from American High School, so all credit goes to him. And let's begin. So convert the following binary numbers to their decimal equivalents. Mr. Millard enjoys using the adding method. So essentially all he's saying is that, or what we discussed in the second video, or how to convert numbers, is the yes-no system. So essentially what you're saying is he doesn't want you to add 1, he doesn't want you to add 2, he doesn't want you to add 4, but he does want you to add 8. He doesn't want you to add anything else. So essentially, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0 is just 8 from binary into decimal value. Okay, let's do the same thing here, where he'll have a binary digit, and all we have to do is say that, hey, he essentially wants 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 8. So essentially what he's saying is that 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1 is equivalent to 11 in base 10. It's pretty neat. So yeah, all he's asking is for you to add up the powers. Okay, continuing on from here, we have this question over here, which is essentially he wants you to add 1, he wants you to add 2, he wants you to add 4, he doesn't want you to add 8, doesn't want you to add 16, but he does want you to add 32, and none of the pass. So 32 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 is big braining here. 39. Oof, took me longer than should have. Okay. Yeah, 39. Okay. Again, same thing here. He doesn't want you to add 1, doesn't want you to add 2, doesn't want you to add 4, doesn't want you to add 8, doesn't want you to add 16, doesn't want you to add 32, doesn't want you to add 64, but he does want you to add 128. So 128 plus all these zeros is 128. Ooh, awesome! Yeehaw! Whatever this is. See, this is fun. Okay, he wants you to add 1. He wants you to add 2. He wants you to add 4. He wants you to add 8. He wants you to add 16. He wants you to add 32. He wants you to add 64. He wants you to add 128. So these cancel out into 130, to 40, into 5. Into 80, into 120, into 135, and adding these up, we get 5, 5, 2. So yeah, I hope my math is correct for this one, but essentially you just want to add up all these numbers. Okay, let's come to the back here. Convert the following decimal numbers to their binary equivalents. Cool. We're just going to go ahead and do our awesome trick of 27 of the binary conversion remainder theorem method. So 27 we'll divide, we will get 13. We'll divide again, we will get 6. We will divide again, we'll get 3. We'll divide again, we'll get 1, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll go ahead and we'll add. Yeah, so for every even number, there'll be a 0, and then for every odd number, there'll be a 1. So 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And then let's check. So this will be 20 plus... So yeah, as we can see here for 27, we take 27, use our remainder, 13, remainder round down, perfect, remainder round down. For every even number, we will put a 0, and for every odd number, we'll put a 1. So 27 in base 2 is 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. You can add this by saying 16 plus 8 is 24. Plus 3 is 27. Cool. Let's keep going on. 56 is an even number, so we can divide this perfectly into 28, which will divide perfectly into 14, which will divide perfectly into 7, which remainder 3, which will go into 1. So then this should be a 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. And again, 40 plus 16 is 56. Cool. This seems like it'll be relatively easy. Let's go ahead and take 97. 97, large numbers. Okay. 97 would be... Yeah, so 97 would be 48.5, or, would just be 48 in our case, which will go perfectly into 24, which goes perfectly into 12, which will go perfectly into 6, which will go perfectly into 3, which will have to remainder into 1. And again, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Yep. So 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1 is 97 in binary. Continuing on, 133, we'll go ahead and divide that by 2, which gives us remainder. Might as well put it in the perfect spot. So 133, when we divide, will give us 66, which goes perfectly to 33, which we will have to remainder into 16, which will have to go perfect, which goes perfectly into 8, which goes perfectly into 4, which goes perfectly into 2, which goes perfectly into 1. Yep, seems right. We'll go ahead and we'll say that for every, so this is odd, even, odd. So this is 6, 7. Oh, well, made a mistake here. That's why I always check your work. 66 is even. So it'd be 4 plus 1, which is 5, plus 28, which is 133. So 110000101 is 133 in binary. Last one, 212. We'll go ahead and, this 212 divided by 2 will perfectly result in 106. 106, divided by 2 results in 53. Might as well write these neatly. Where are it? 212, 106, which will 106, which will result in 53, which we will remainder into 26, which we will perfectly go into 13, which we will remainder into 6, which we can remainder into 3, which we can remainder into 1. Okay, and again, 1, 1, 0. This one is odd, this one is even, this one is odd, this one is even, and this one is even. So 212 would be 128 plus 64, as we can see here, plus 16 plus 4, which I can confirm results in 212. Cool. So as you can see here, we just solved the entire thing using our binary remainder method. All right, we are back to converting more binary numbers into their decimal representations. This is going to be a fun one. I'm not going to be doing the... Oh, and hexadecimal. That's also another thing we'll be doing. I won't be doing any math in this one, any math-related. All right, so, in this worksheet, we'll be looking at this worksheet as well, 1 through 3. Like I said, arithmetic is something complicated that I don't really think will, work when it comes to explaining it in this video. So I'll have a separate video for that coming soon. Let's go ahead and just say that, okay, we know that 11, he wants us to add 2 raised to 1, and he wants us to add 2 raised to 2. 2 raised to 1, it's 2 raised to 0, and 2 raised to 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Yeehaw. Let's keep moving on. He wants us to add 1. He does not want us, so this is 1, 2, 4, 8. He wants us to add 1, he wants us to add 4, and he wants us to add 8. So this results in 13. This is again 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. He wants us to add 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1, which results in 40 plus 43 plus that, which would be 59. This would again be 0 into 2 into 4 into 8, so 4 plus 1 would be 5. Okay? Convert the following hexadecimals into their decimal representations. So again, 11, we can go ahead and say that we know that 10 is A, so 11 equals B. So the answer to this is B. A and then 1. We know that A is 10, so using our binary convert, and we know that 1 is 1. So using our bit conversion trick, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, dash line, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that 1 represented in binary is 0, 0, 0, 1. And then we know that 10 represented in binary would be 1, 0, 1, 0. Right? Because this is 2 raised to 1, 2 plus 8, 10. Okay, and then we go ahead and we can, so this would be the binary form of A1, and then the binary form of A1 will go into decimal representation using our trick. So we'll go ahead and we'll say that it's 2 plus, so this is 1 plus 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and then 128. So 128 plus 32 plus 1 goes ahead and yields 161. CEF. So we know that 12 equals C. This is 12 plus, so we essentially what he wants us to do is we have to convert 12 into binary, and then E, which would be 14, and then F, which would be 15 in hex. We need to convert those into binary. Actually, let me go ahead and box my answers. Wait a minute. Yes, I essentially have 12, 14, 15. What I need to go ahead and do is convert 12 into binary, which is the same thing. So, drawing our bit tables, or actually, I'll just write it as one big thing. So, 12 into binary is 1, 1, 0, 0. And then 14 into binary is 1, 1, 1, 0, because, this we're just adding 2. And then 15 into binary would be 1, 1, 1, 1, because we'd just be adding 1 to 14. And then we go ahead and we say that he wants us to add 1. So he wants us to add 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 32 plus 64, etc., 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 until you'll finally get an answer. So, yeah. That's the method for how to solve these hexadecimal numbers, their representations. I'll go ahead and I'll post this completed worksheet on my website. So thank you for watching. Enjoy, shoot me with any questions, or check out the r/Millardism subreddit.